Hello, and welcome back to the Woahhh channel. My name is Woahhh, and today we are playing Single Vampires in Your Area. This is a dating sim where we date vampires, and despite it usually being our thing, there are very little content warnings this time, only mentions of blood and... Wait, what was it again? Sorry, I tried to memorize it, but I I wasn't able to. My language, mentions of toxic relationships, and blood. So yeah, there's nothing too harsh this time. I just want to play something a bit nicer, something a bit more chill, since the last game kind of fucked me up. But let's just get into it. I hope the music isn't too loud. So, what's your name? My name is Woahhh. There's a character customization. That's amazing. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm very white. What kind of hair do I have? Let's see if I can get my hair right here. Okay, it doesn't seem like it. There's not that much options, so I will just choose this because it's cute as fuck. I even have a little heart ahoge. And clothes. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, that's nice too. I think I will go with this, just like a chill look. Yeah. You dragged your feet up the stairs and down the halls of your apartment building. It was a long day at the Space Cafe, making drinks and politely listening to the same regulars making the same small talk. Weather has been weird lately. Can you believe it's a new year already? It's so busy here today, huh? You reached the hallway to your apartment. No matter, you were off to work now and had a few days off too, which was rare. You are free to spend a few days lazing about, reading your favorite magazine and doing some sketching. You fiddled your keys in the door, trying to coax a cheap lock to cooperate. Another complaint for the landlord. Just then, muffled yelling made its way out into the hallway. You could only sigh. You always do this. Oh sure, it's always my fault. My parents are coming all the way from play this. I told you weeks ago. Whatever, I'm sick of this. I'm leaving. The door across from you jogged open and a short Martian stomped out, slamming the door behind him, marching away from the hall. A Martian? Alright. As you finally got your door unlocked, you could hear muffled sobbing. You winced sympathetically. Not even aliens could avoid the many pitfalls of relationship drama. You shook your head. You were going to be different. Someday soon you would find real love and you'd have your happily ever after. Nothing was gonna stop you. Thud. You fell into your apartment and onto your face. Huh? You looked back to find a small box right outside your door. You must have been so preoccupied that you missed it. Not even bothering to get up, you dragged the box over. I'm certain I wasn't expecting a delivery. Sure enough, the tag on the box had your neighbor's name on it. Violent Heights, Apartment 8, Constellation City, 1F5Q, Alice Clare. You groaned and got up. This was the second time this week that you had received someone else's mail. You were starting to seriously suspect the delivery man just wanted to mess with you. With some effort, you picked up the box and carried it over to your neighbor. You knocked on the door. No response. Alice, the man who lived there, was always on the go, so no surprise he wasn't home. Gently placed the box down in front of the door. You should probably leave him a note. You grabbed a sticky note and pen from your apartment and scribbled on a note. Oh, Joyce. This was in front of my door. Woahhh, please check the delivery address is correct. Well, they are not like at fault for the delivery person, so I would just say this. Hopefully you hadn't damaged it when you fell over it. Your efforts were wasted though as the door pulled open, revealing not your neighbor. Oh shit. Damn. Thirsty. Can I help you? Your usual neighbor was a middle-aged man with black hair and warm brown eyes. The complete opposite of the man before you right now. This man had pale blue hair and was considerably taller. He wasn't You also wasn't wearing a shirt, but you tried your best not to focus on that. But I will focus on that. Who are you? You raised an eyebrow at that. Shouldn't I be asking that? So you're gonna tell me what you want, or... Alright, God, this is awkward. Mail. I got Alice mail by mistake. Mail. Where's Alice? I got Alice mail by mistake. The man bent down to pick up the box, pausing to regard the sticky note. Uwe, huh? He smirked at you. How neighborly of you. I'll give this to Alice when he gets back. Before he could get a chance to reply... Change? To reply, he stepped back inside and closed the door. You were left standing in the hallway confused. It was so rude. Oh, I love this room. I love the whole style of this game. It's like very synthwave style. I really liked it. After another moment, you return to your own apartment. Wait, actually, I have a good idea. I will be right back. I will be quick. Alright, I just quickly changed clothes to something that should fit this game more, because it's in the same style as this game. After another moment, you return to your own apartment. You grab a drink from the fridge and some leftovers before finally reaching your bedroom. Hint, click on something, click on the PC when you're done looking around. Okay, your cow plush. This plushie is very sentimental. Your last boyfriend had been disappointing in many ways, mostly kept ditching you during dates. Work, he said. Work turned to be that harpy he was always with. Whatever, she could have him. You decided to buy yourself an emotional support cow instead. Benjamin the cow was way more comforting to have around. Aww. Magazine. Oh, cute. Rogue magazine. It always has the hottest gossip and advice. And the hottest fucking furries. One time the horoscope even predicted the end of a relationship for you. Then again, the witch writing the horoscope is world famous, so it makes sense. The best thing about it is the quizzes though. Your coworkers at the cafe always laugh at you for doing quizzes during your break. But they are wrong. You won't be discouraged so easily. Love quiz. Your ideal type is vampire. Leave the boring logic to others, throw caution to the wind, and chase that love. Ah, it's closer than you think. Is that maybe a foreshadowing? If Rogue magazine says vampire is your ideal match, then vampire is your ideal match. Is there anything else I can click on? Oh, sketchbook. Oh, I'm good at drawing. Your sketchbook. Once you had dreamed of becoming an artist for Rogue magazine, but turns out the starving artist stereotype exists for a reason. Huh. Can I drink? Soda. Everyone agrees citrus Starburst's best soda flavor, followed closely by bubble blue potion. Poster. The leader singer of Sub. She's so cool. Pretty, successful, in a happy relationship, unlike you. Can I take off the calendar, the notes? Sticky notes, something about putting away and folding your laundry, reading a book, and taking up yoga. One of these days I'll get to these things. Okay, I think we've explored pretty much everything, so let's get to the computer. You had barely opened a news page when a pop-up appeared. Single vampires in your area. Join now. Single vampires in your area? That's sort of suspicious. But this might be a sign from the universe. Should we join? Yeah. What's your username? Uvaniumnia. Welcome to Vamp Chat. Wait. Oh, shit. Eternal Youth now in a bottle. Antivirus, download now. Oh, finding matches in your area. You've matched with Blood Cake. Hi. Hey. You a guy? No, I'm not sorry. No problem, good luck on here. You too. Bloody Cupcake has left the chat. Oh, that's so mean. Always these gay people ruining my shit. I'm saying that like I'm not a lesbian. Okay, let's find another match. Wait. Single vampires in your area. Fake. You've matched with Bennett XD. Hey. Sup? You down for some fun? What? Ah, come on, send me your address or make me worth it. No. Whatever. Bad XD has left the chat. What the fuck? Why? You have a match with XX. Demnox XXX. Demnox XX. Glanced out your window, it was dark already. I'll try one more time, then I'll go to bed. Hey. Hello. So, question. Please don't ask for my address. XD, I was gonna ask what your blood type was, but now I'm intrigued. Sorry, just a bad day today. Here, you can have my address instead, as a peace offering. Very funny. Violet Heights, apartment 8, Constellation City. Wait, that's where I live. You. Me? Me? You're my neighbor. Oh. Oh. You. It's my line. And your apartment 10, not 8. That's why I keep getting the wrong mail. Oh no, God forbid you have to take 3 steps over here. You might damage more of my mail. Damage? You burst several of my blood bags. Oh no. I wouldn't have kicked it if I hadn't been in front of my door. You kicked my mail? Maybe if I didn't have to fall over someone else's mail. Is it my fault that you can't look where you're going? You're insufferable. Shit. No way your luck is that bad. Okay, shit. I think I would have had a chance, but I fucked it up. You woke up before your alarm went even went off. Honestly, you barely managed to sleep that night. But it was a new day now. Stupid neighbor, stupid medicine, stupid ex-boyfriend. You didn't look forward to working this tired. Stupid neighbor. You pouted, staring up at the ceiling. It's like the universe was conspiring me. Jesus, why can I not read? Was conspiring to make you upset. This was Dad's fault. This was the neighbor's fault. Yeah, this was my fault. You should have quit dating after your ex. Clearly, the universe was telling you something. Soon enough, your alarm interrupted your thoughts. After a shower, you grabbed an apple from the kitchen and ran out of the door. Work was only a few blocks away. If you ran, you could make it in 10 minutes, which you always did, so you could sleep a little longer. You pushed open the door to a space cafe and was immediately hit by the aroma of freshly baked scones and donuts. This looks amazing. People were already chattering at the counter and your coworker zipped past you, carrying coffee on a platter. Aw, she's very cute. Morning, Ova. Wave at her and quickly headed to the bag to put on your uniform. Uniform policy was a little lax, so at least you had options. I will wear the dress. You quickly got dressed. The day went by slowly as couples after couples came in for their weekend dates. You had to fight off the urge to roll your eyes. You smiled happily to yourself as you watched them. You were too tired to care. You just wanted to get through the day. You made sure to glance at the clock regularly, but time seemed to pass at a snail's pace. Finally, you reached the last stretch of your shift. It was late afternoon, and though the chattering had not died down at all, you knew it would at least be someone else's problem soon. Looking up, you glanced over the crowded cafe. There was quite a few interesting guests. A aware girl was sitting by herself at a table picking at her food. By the register, a fiendish woman and a fae were playfully arguing over who would pay the bill. Meanwhile, an older couple was sitting by a window seriously bickering over desserts. By the door, a tiny golem was holding the door for another equally small golem. He watched as they stepped out and yet another customer came in. He was a tall man with red eyes and pale blue hair. We are fated. Wait, wasn't that your neighbor? Quickly escaped to a staff room, ducked behind the counter, be professional about this. Try to be nice. You straightened up a little and gave him your best attempt at a warm smile. Hey neighbor. That seemed to freeze him in place for a moment. Then he went right back to his smug demeanor. Okay, I have to say he looks really hot. Like, look at those sunglasses, that fucking smug smile, and the Hawaiian shirt somehow. Never seen that look good on someone. Well, isn't this a delightful coincidence? He was wearing a bright pink sunglasses and a blue bottom-up. Plastered on his face was an amusing grin showing off 2 very sharp fangs. Can I get you anything? Yeah, what a great coincidence, he smiled brightly. Yeah, delightful, he said sarcastically. I'm going with sarcastically because he's smug. He seemed to enjoy your response quite a bit, giving you an amused chuckle. Hell yeah. He leaned on the counter, looking you up and down. Nice uniform. He smirked at you. Before you could respond to him off, he changed the subject. Can I get an espresso to go? He pulled out a cup and a marker. Name? What about it? He blankly stared at him, not interested in whatever game this was. He chuckled again, seemingly enjoying your responses. Lennox. Just Nox is fine though. Oh, the knight. Wow. Nox left soon after you handed him his coffee. You lingered a while past the end of your shift so you could be sure to not run into him. You had lived in cramped apartments long enough to know that the worst thing in the world was getting caught in an elevator with someone you weren't thrilled to talk to. Fortunately, your apartment in Violet Heights was only on the 2nd floor, so you rarely took the elevator anyways. Then again, being caught in a stairwell couldn't be much better. You made your way down the hallway to your door, thanking the stairs that there was no one there. Why can't you ever be happy for me? You let out an audible sigh. This again. Oh yes, I'm so happy that you decided to abandon me while you go chase your dreams. You fiddled with your lock, cursing the landlord with every unsuccessful jiggle of your key. So I should just give up on everything so you can be happy? You're fine with that, I was the one leaving everything behind for you. Your door finally clicks open and you quickly stepped in. You quickly pulled off your shoes and tossed them haphazardly to an unoccupied corner. You should probably eat something before you unwind. Okay, let's go to the microwave. You found some leftovers inside and just heated them. Didn't take long for the microwave to ding, letting you know that your meal was ready. Much on your leftovers as you headed to your computer. You turned on your PC to do some browsing. Ding! A notification? Who has the screaming coming from? Right. It's not me, it's coming from apartment 7. Can they shut up? I'm gonna complain. It's having a hard time right now. Lol, they don't ever stop. Good luck with that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be on his good side. So, Uva. Yeah? Wanna send me your address? Oh, Jesus. Let me think about it. Aww. Actually, I want to ask you, what are you doing on the side? You're judging me first? Well, actually, I own this site, lol. Damn! Forgot about it until recently. Wow, you had to make a whole site to find someone willing to put up with you? Maybe I just need a snack. Am I that snack? Anyway, I've told you why I'm here. Your turn. Okay, fair is fair. Well... a magazine told me to. What? I'm even more confused. Favorite magazine said my ideal type would be a vampire. Then the power appeared. That's very you, XD. Judge me? I'm not, it's cute. Oh, Alice is back. Gotta go. Later. Next day you woke up in a panic. You had overslept or your alarm hadn't gone off. Well, that's what you thought. Until you got to the kitchen and checked your work schedule. Turned out you had a day off. Once you had finished breakfast, you quickly showered and got dressed. Normally, days off were for staying in PJs and lazing about, but you had to get groceries today. Okay, what do we get? You sweat through your shopping, wanting to spend as little of your precious day off doing chores as possible. Glanced over to your basket of groceries. It seemed like you had everything. You probably stop by the snack aisle. You could get your neighbor something. Yeah, why not? You could do something nice. No, you don't want to make a night tour. Yeah, let's get the neighbor something to make up for the blood bags. You meandered over to the snacks aisle, browsing your options. What did vampires like? Coffee and blood? Fortunately, there were plenty of candies just for that. Bloody lips-based candies, drug coffee, hard candy, plasma delights, blood-infused chocolate. Ooh, this is hard. I would take the bloody lips blood-based candies. You quickly put it in your shopping basket. A laughing from behind you, oh no, somewhere stopped you in your tracks before you could leave the aisle. Your heart sped up as you slowly turned around. A few steps down from you, a woman with violet skin and red hair was laughing with a man. Oh, thank God, it's not my fucking neighbor again. They acted like teenagers in love, although they were clearly much older than that. Normally, this sort of thing would have you smiling to yourself and fantasizing about your respective happily ever after. The scene, however, was doing the opposite for you in this moment. Suddenly, it felt like your future was bleak and hopeless. These people were not strangers. Well, one of them, the man, at least was your ex-boyfriend. Girl, be glad, look at him. Look at his ugly ass. Be glad that he is your ex. Jesus, you deserve so much better, and he got no ass either. Neither does his bitch. The woman was not the one he had cheated on you with. Old habits die hard, you suppose, as he and the woman whispered to each other. Quickly and quietly stepped away, your frozen place unable to move. You sighed and left quickly before you crossed the scene. Yeah, I sighed. He deserved to be yelled at, but you felt bad for the store employees. You hated when people at a cafe yelled at each other, and you had to get them to leave. The walk home felt longer than usual as your mind whirled with thoughts of the past. So many regrets, so many bad decisions. You quietly walked down the familiar hallway to your apartment. Something was different though. Standing in the hallway were some of your neighbors carrying boxes out of their apartment in silence. It was about time they went to separate ways. You felt bad for them. Kind of feel bad. Even though this was necessary, endings hurt. It was undoubtedly a sad moment that I would remember for many years to come. You stepped into your apartment. You barely closed the door behind you when you heard your computer beep from your room. Did you see the screaming neighbors are leaving? I was gonna go over that day, but they were already moving stuff out. I saw. What's up with you? I ran into my ex. Just having a bad day. Wait. You sat at your screen for a few minutes, but no new messages came. You wondered what he was up to right as there was a knock on your door. Of course he has no shirt on. Of course, it was him. What could you want? And he was shirtless yet again. It was very distracting. See, something you like? Here, he handed you something, a full tub of ice cream. Aww, he's nice. It will help. I know for a fact because it's enough to help Alice and his issues, it will definitely help you. Couldn't help but laugh, it was endearing. Alice being consoled by ice cream was a funny thought. Nox bringing your ice cream to help was perhaps even funnier. Thank you. Delighted to be of service. Oh, wait here for a second. Grabbed the candy you got for him at the store and quickly returned. You handed it over. It was meant to be an apology, but now I guess it's more of a thank you. Thank you for admitting you were wrong, for kicking my mail. Okay, bye. Just like that, you turned left before you could argue. Shit, I think I got it wrong, Candy. You could only shake your head. The rest of your day off unfortunately went by much better. Fortunately, thank God. There was no denying the ice cream definitely helped. Thank you for the ice cream yesterday. No worries. Can't let my favorite neighbors suffer too much. Be honest, I'm the only neighbor you know, aren't I? Details. So why are you crashing with Alice anyway? Curious, are we? I just wondering what Alice did wrong to deserve such punishment. I'm a delight to have around, actually. It's so humble too. Just taking a break. From? Work, life, family, all of it. Seemed like someone who could have family issues. Sorry to hear that. What do you for work, Mommy? This kind of a serious topic. So should I, like, sorry to hear that, or should I fucking make fun of him? I will make fun of him. He seemed like someone who would have work issues 60. Obviously, a lot of charm and good looks can only be fought through a tragic backstory. How do you know Alice? He's a family friend. Anyway, I gotta go for now. Try not to miss me too much. Coming home from another long day, you were looking forward to a warm shower and snuggling into bed. You had gotten yelled at by a rude customer who didn't understand how queues work. To make things worse, you had accidentally spilled coffee on yourself. Now, the day was finally at an end. Discarding your shoes randomly, you dragged your feet to the bathroom. Your hopes for the evening were unfortunately dashed, however, as you realized too late that you did not have hot water. Cold and wet, and more than a little annoyed, you got out of the shower, wrapping a towel around you and stomping to your computer. Do you have hot water? Hello to you too, Uber. I'm good, thanks for asking. Right, sorry, but do you? I'll check. Water's fine for me. You having issues? Can come over and use the shower over here. Ooh. I'm gonna call the landlord. Without even waiting for a reply, you retract yourself to the kitchen. Brr, brr, brr. You listen to the dial tone, impatiently tapping your foot. What? Hey, I'm in apartment 8, my hot water isn't working. You had a long drawn outside. I'll try to get someone out there within the week. Okay, thank you. Click. That was probably as good as you would get. Fucking asshole. You had been complaining about your door for ages and nothing had ever come of it. So... he said I should have to wait a while. Wow, this place is horrible, XD. Martha stands. Wink. You can come over. You can come show over here. Really? I promise I won't bite. Fine, if you're sure. Certain. See you soon. Sighing over what was bound to be an awkward encounter, you gathered your stuff. You were about to knock on Nock's door when he opened it. Why are you always shirtless? Thanks, you were distracted by his lack of I was actually distracted for a second. No problem, nice outfit. You looked down, realized so far that you were still just wearing your towel. You hugged your things to your chest, attempting to cover yourself more. It got a sneak out of Nox. Come inside unless you're with another neighbor seeing you like that. It was indeed a concern, though the way Nox said it made it clear he thought it would be funny. It looked like we just fucked. The inside of the apartment was not what you had expected. There was a lot of earthy tones. Nothing seemed to fully match anything else. Nox must have noticed. He looked around because he laughed. Alice had always had his own unique taste. Charming in his own way. Speaking of Alice reminded you that you hadn't seen him in a while. It wasn't too strange though. The few times you had gotten to talk to him, he always seemed to be in a hurry somewhere. He always showed up again, eventually. You wondered why he even had an apartment if he was never here. Is Alice here? Worried someone else might see you like this? Alice found out there's some sort of nighttime garden viewing thing a town over, so he's doing that. Tomorrow morning he's doing a cheese factory tour. Nox shrugged. Don't ask me why, cause I have no idea. He has just his taste, I suppose. Anyway, the bathroom's this way. The bathroom was indeed the same place as yours. The tiles were a different color though. Yours hadn't been replaced, so Alice must have had his redone. Glancing down, there were a pair of very fluffy bunny slippers. No, cute. You raised an eyebrow at Nox, but he just grinned at you. Enjoy your shower, over. And with that, he turned around and left. You had to admit a hot shower was worth the awkward situation. Once you are dressed and feeling fresh again, you made your way back to a living room. Damn, we got a CG here. Knox was relaxing on the couch with a cup of what you assumed was coffee. He still had not put a shot on. He smirked at you when you made eye contact, enjoying the view. You wish. Aww, you will hurt my feelings. Even though he said his face said that he was quite amused by this situation. He got up and walked over, leaning in so close he wondered if he was about to kiss you. Instead, he gave you a smug grin. Need me to walk you home? Sure. You were so caught off guard that you just agreed. He hoped your face wasn't red right now. After that, Knox dutifully led you back to your apartment. Hey, Knox! Yes, Hoover? May I help you with something? I got your mail again. Somehow your mail's at my door again. I wonder how that happened. Try not to kick it. Bloodstains are so difficult to deal with. What are you scheming? I'll never tell. You're just so cute when you're mad. Sounds like I want more of your mail destroyed. No, I'll come and get it in a bit. If what? If you agree to come with me to the Southern Festival next week. Oh, a date. Oh. Sure, it's a date? Sure is. Before you even realized, time had passed and now you were only a few days away from your date. You couldn't wait. It was going to be good, you could feel it. Saturn Festival was also really cool, especially since you always got that weekend off. You absentmindedly wiped the counter as you mulled over what you could wear. There are 2 celebratory caramel letters to go, please. Alright, work. You grab the cups and your marker. Your name is? Clara. What's the occasion? You looked up to smile at her and froze. She was... oh no, it's my ex's. She was definitely the woman you had seen with your ex. Are you okay? Is something wrong? She seemed genuinely concerned. She must have not recognized you. I'm okay. She looked relieved, giving another bright smile. So, what's the occasion? You gave your best attempt to sound casual and read the letters. Clara giggled a little before leaning forward, as though to impart some sort of secret. I got a jerk in a lot of trouble today. You blinked at her, that was the last thing you were expecting to hear. She must have seen you confused because you quickly explained. I've seen this guy, but turns out he was a 2-time scumbag. Oh my god, good for her. Good for her for dropping him. He sure was. She giggled again. So, I did the only reasonable thing. She gave a pause for dramatic effect. I called his mom and tattled, and well, I've been in yoga class with her for years, so of course she took my side. Ah, what kind of scumbag are you if not even your mom wants to take your side? That's fucking amazing. Okay, I like this woman, I like her. You were stunned by this information, so passed over the letters you sought out your thoughts. Clara held up the letters you had passed her, a mischievous twinkle in her eyes. Me and his mom are going to have a girls' night. We'll never hear the end of this. With that, she placed the money for less on the counter, turned to leave, pausing after a moment to turning back to face you. She placed one of the letters on the counter, free up her hand to fish something out of her bag. She placed her card on the counter in front of you. You should come to yoga with us sometime. You seem cool. With that, she was off again. I made a friend! And I wanted to start with yoga anyways. My post-it note said it. You made your way home slowly after that, determined to look forward. What the hell are you doing? Knox, it's 2 a.m. The best time to pack stuff. What are you packing? You're leaving? Oh, are you saying you're gonna miss me? Obviously, you asked me out on a date. I know you're leaving. That's cute. Look, I'm not going right now, but I do have to leave eventually. I just won't be next door. That doesn't mean I will just disappear. Where do you usually stay? Cassiopeia Hills. Oh, fancy part of town. Boring part of town. Anyway, shouldn't you be sleeping? I was sleeping until you started loudly moving stuff. Need me to come over and help you sleep? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I swear I'm gonna leave this chat right now. Oh no, how will I possibly contact you? It's not like you're right next door. But for long, apparently. Finally, the day of your date had arrived. Nox was going to come by to get you in the late afternoon, so you had allowed yourself to sleep in. The certain festival was really just an excuse to get drunk, usually. People would flood the streets, drink, eat, and wait for nightfall when you could see the stars more clearly. On this one night, every year you could see Saturn passing you by, accompanied by one of your moons. It was definitely a sight worth seeing. If you could manage the crowds. You were nervous about that. You don't mind crowds, it was fine. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. Your nerves were shot, you were on edge thinking about the floods of strangers you would soon be in close contact with. Fortunately, the landlord had finally had your water fixed, so you could take as many warm showers as you wanted. Well, a reasonable amount, you still had to pay your water bill. Once you had taken a shower, it was time to settle to an outfit. You had narrowed down your choices the night before, so you just had to make up your mind. Oh, okay. I like this on the right. Oh, I look cute. With that settled, you decided to do some light sketching to pass the time. Before you knew it, there was a knock on your door. Eagerly pull it open, nervously pull it, make wait a few seconds on purpose. Let's pull it open eagerly, because I'm a down bad bitch. Excitedly, he got up and rushed to open the door. When the door was open, you could finally see him. Except it was Nox. Alice? He smiled warmly. Lovely to see you again, Hoover. I mean, told ya, but just want to come over and show face. Lanx is convinced people are going to think he murdered me or something. I did actually think that at some point. So I'm stopping by to say, I'm not dead. He's handsome too, though. Well, I am dead, I'm a vampire, but you understand what I'm saying. I appreciate that, thanks, Alice. He smiled at you again before turning and heading towards another door, presumably to let them know of his status too. He just closed the door when there was another knock. Had Alice forgotten something? He opened the door again. It was actually Nox this time, looking as pleased with himself as ever. Oh, he looks fancy, I like that top. You could see him looking you up and down. You look beautiful. It caught you off guard for a second. Then he handed you something. A deep maroon colored rose. Oh wow, it's so pretty. You were entranced by the flower for a moment. Nox smiled at you. It suits you. The usual joking tone was gone from his voice. The level of earnesty caught you by surprise a bit. Let me just put this in some water before we go. Sure, take your time. He leaned against your door frame. Aww. You two had initially planned to go to enter the center of town, but quickly discovered the streets were already packed. It was still an hour before it got fully dark. You nervously eyed the packed crowds. Nox moved closer to you. Nox, let's just grab a drink, I know a spot that's quieter. You moved through the crowd very slowly, careful not to get separated. Nox extended a hand to you to hold on to. You took it without hesitation. You could make out the faintest smirk playing on his lips. He was clearly happy about this. At long last, you reached one of the many drink carts. It seemed to contain both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. Hello, what can I get for you? Nox looked towards you, gesturing for you to go first. I want something alcoholic, I'm a fucking alcoholic, so... let's say a coffee cocktail, I love that shit. What is better than coffee? Coffee with a whole lot of added alcohol. After you had picked a drink, Nox went for an iced coffee. See, I knew you would like coffee. Nox passed you your drink. He had insisted on paying for the both of you. Oh, a gentleman. This should be interesting. He eyed the alcoholic beverage you were holding. I'm not a lightweight, you protested. I didn't say anything. But it was clear he was thinking it. You two made your way through the crowd once more as the sky continued to inch towards darkness above you. Nox led to you through the crowd, not letting go of your hand for even a second. Finally, he opened the door to a building and gestured you in. Gave him a quizzical glance, but went with it. It had taken quite a bit to get there. You hadn't realized how long until Nox led you out onto the roof of that building. The sky was finally dark, and sure enough, there it was. Saturn and her moon. Oh wow. Yeah, oh wow is perfect. Damn, that looks good. The words were only a whisper. We had spent past years too busy or tired to even attend the festival, so we hadn't seen this in so long. Looks like we were right on time. Leaned over the edge slightly to see crowds of people below and a million twinkling lights when you looked up. I haven't seen this in so long. That's a surprise, you live so close by. Guess life always got in the way. Nox stared off in the sky for a moment. I get that. After a few moments of silence, Nox spoke again. I'm really glad about coming here, about meeting you. It was a little strange whenever Nox got serious like this. It wasn't like him. That made you eager to know what he would say next. Nox looked over at you, firmly fixing you in his gaze. I really do like you, Woahhh. I can't stay with Alice for much longer, but... He took a deep breath. I want to keep seeing more of you, even after I leave. Your breath got caught in your throat. You understood the question he was asking about dating. Yes. Not just a one-time date like today, but an indefinite type where you could expect to have him in your life for years to come. I also want to keep seeing you. You mended without even realizing it. Nox had become such a large part of your life. It was strange now to imagine him not being there. He grinned at you, not breaking eye contact for a moment. You instead kissing him, but leaned in to kiss him. Nox beat you to it though. Oh my god, we are kissing. He leaned forward at the same time as you, meeting you halfway. He placed a steady hand on your back as he pressed his lips against yours. He was obviously being careful not to accidentally nip you with his fangs. You weren't sure how long the kiss lasted in reality, but in your head it felt like it was over far too soon. When you put away, you could still feel the sensation of the kiss on your lips. The minty scent of him still lingered. After you returned home that night, you had spent a few hours just laying on your bed, staring up at the ceiling in a daze. You rushed through your shopping, grabbing the newest edition of Rogue and eagerly hurrying to check out. You pulled out a magazine and flipped through it as you walked back home. Normally, this level of eagerness was the result of your excitement to read your favorite magazine. Today, however, it was fully an attempt to distract yourself. When you got back to your apartment, you would be seeing Nox off. He was leaving, he wouldn't be next door anymore. Oh man, I hate when shit like this happens. Like, I want the happy ending. I know we already got one, but I want more happy. He should move in with me. Kept reassuring you that you would still see plenty of each other, but it wouldn't be the same. Exactly. He promised he would keep the tab with your chat open all the time so we'd know immediately if you messaged him. That had calmed you slightly. At least he would finally have to get his mail redirected. Oh true, that's how we met. I want to still get his mail. His mail? You glanced over the pages of Rogue magazine. Nothing was really holding your attention today. Until you came across the horoscope section. Found yours in the same spot it always was. Seize the day. Don't leave anything unsaid. Don't leave any room for regret. Take the initiative. Oh my god, we're gonna move in together. It was the final push you needed. You ran the rest of the way back home, your heart pounding in your ears as you went. Finally, I have fucking goosebumps. I always get goosebumps, I don't know why, but this shit just makes me happy. Finally, you made it to your hallway. You still have time left before Nox left. You knocked on the door, but no one answered. Your heart dropped. You wouldn't have left without a goodbye, right? You shook your head, trying hard to dispel the bad feeling. Woahhh. The voice came from behind you in the hallway, rather than far from beyond the door. You spun around to see him standing there, clearly confused. Oh, nice fit, dude. I was worried you had already left. Wouldn't do that. I was just at the store. You must have just missed each other. Suddenly felt the urge to kiss him. With your heart pounding in your ears, you took a leap of faith. Aww. Oh my god. Nox seemed caught off guard for only a second as your lips collided. Then you felt his hand on the small of your back as he pulled you into him, deepening the kiss. It felt as though a million butterflies had spawned in your stomach as his fangs brushed over your lips. It was a kiss that felt as though it could last an eternity, yet it ended far too soon. It was becoming a pattern, you realized. Careful, I bite, you know. There was a sultry tone to his voice. So, want to see my new apartment? Gave him a quizzical look. Isn't it like a 2-hour drive? So about it. Oh my god, he's living next to me. He stuck his hand in his pocket and pulled out a key. Wouldn't you know, something opened up nearby. Before he could process what that means, he walked over to apartment 7 and unlocked it. Oh my god, he's right next to me. I fucking knew it. That's where the noisy neighbors had moved out. He smirked deviously at you. Looks like you're stuck with me. That's so convenient. I don't have to change my mailing address. Yes! I will still get his mail. Oh my god, that makes me happy. You mean my mailing address? You both laughed. It's close enough. Thank you for playing. I really like this game. Oh, and special thanks for Damien Winters for music. Wait, I didn't wanna skip that. Okay, so my thoughts on this game. I love the art. I love the whole style. I love the whole synthwave aesthetic, and it was just very sweet. It was kind of different than what I usually do. Like, I do more horror stuff, more the end, more like crazy shit. But I needed something to like wind down a bit, and it was perfect for that. Like, it was just a good game, and the music was good too. If I had to criticize one thing, it would be that some of the scene changes were very abrupt. Like, it was just like something happened and boom, new scene. Like, without any like real what you call it, like progression between the two scenes. That was the only thing I didn't like as much. There was some writing, some typos, but that's fine. That happens to everyone. Like, you can't always check everything, or you will just oversee stuff, especially if you're the only tester. But I really, really liked this game. It was a lot of fun. I really liked Nox. He was really handsome, I gotta say. And it was just a sweet game. So, wait, what's this? Seeing Vampires in the Area, music by talented Damien Winters, made with Ren P, of course. Okay, yeah. So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. And I will see you next time if you so wish. Bye bye. Das war super. See ya.